welcome to a very exciting day in my life. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to the Latin Billboard Awards here in Miami, which is taking place later tonight. And I just got up. I got myself a little bit ready because my sister and I are heading out for breakfast. So we woke up a little bit ago and we had to take a COVID test so that we could show a negative result in order to go into the event. So that was done and thank God it came out negative. So now we're gonna head out to breakfast in downtown Miami. I found this cute little place called Cafe Bastille. I think that's how you pronounce it. And we're just gonna grab some light breakfast and then head back to the hotel to get ready for an amazing night. I'm gonna be bringing you guys along for the day. If you guys aren't yet subscribed, make sure to hit the little red button. I would really appreciate it. So yeah, let's head out now. Okay guys, we just got back to the hotel not too long ago and I showered, as you guys can see, and now I'm gonna paint my nails. So I did an at-home gel manicure. They're just pink, like light pink nails, but I feel like they were too plain. So I'm gonna add this glitter to spice it up a little bit. This is the Sally Hansen Hard as Nails Extreme Wear. I'm not sure if I should do all of them or if I should do like a French tip. I'll figure it out and then I'll show you guys once they're done. All right, nails are all done. So I ended up doing a little French nail tip situation with the glitter. I didn't realize how dry the nail polish was, so I wasn't going to be able to paint not even an entire nail. So it is now 1:01 and we're trying to leave the hotel by like 4:30 the latest, but we want to take pictures before we leave the hotel, maybe like in one of the hallways. So we're gonna try to leave the hotel room by 4. So we have 3 hours to get ready. We also have to eat beforehand because check-in is at 5:15, but the show doesn't start until 8 and it ends at 11. So we're gonna be there for a while and they're not gonna be providing food, which makes sense because we're in Pitt. So we're gonna have some lunch here before we leave. And I have always been curious as to how these award shows work. So I'm gonna try to show you guys everything, the whole getting ready process, and then what it's like after we check in. So it feels like it's a little too early to start doing my hair, and plus it's still drying since I washed it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start doing my makeup and hopefully it lasts me throughout the night. I am thinking of doing a green eyeliner with this ColourPop liquid liner, and then I'm gonna add some silver like gems on the side and a red lip to go along with the dress. I got this sample size of the NARS Creamy Concealer because I have been wanting to try it, because the one that I was using, which is this one by Hourglass, just seemed to crease a lot under my eyes. So I got this one to try out in the shade Madeline, and I've been wearing it the past 2 days and I actually really like it. Okay guys, so I did one wing and I tried to do the inner like cat eye effect, but now I'm really nervous to do the other eye. Wish me luck. Okay guys, I got the other eye and I did have to fix it because it wasn't even. This one was going more like straight out, but now I'm gonna add these little gems at the end of it. So I'm gonna do like 2 on each side, and then I have to put on lashes, and I want to try to wear fake lashes, but this will be my first time wearing them because I have never worn fake lashes. I tried to wear them one time and I was struggling. They were like not sticking to my eyelid, so I'm gonna try them today. So we're gonna finish off the eyes. All right guys, so I have put on the gems and I think it looks really cute, and now I'm gonna do my eyelashes. At least I'm gonna attempt to, because I'm really worried it's gonna mess up my makeup. So I got the lashes on and they feel pretty weird. Like my eyes feel kind of heavy. I guess it's because it's the first time I'm using them, but I think I did a pretty good job. God was on my side because I was really praying that I could get them on quick, because the last few times I was struggling. But yeah, now I'm gonna do my hair, and I'm just gonna do some loose curls and a little twist around each side and tie it back. So I hope I can do that quickly because it's gonna be 3 o'clock and I still have to eat. Alright, my hair is all done. So I tried my best to do some really loose waves, curls. I don't even know like what to call them. My sister said that they're too loose, which, you know what, I agree. They are not curly at all. This side is like a little bit more curly, as you guys can see right there. But with the humidity, my hair's gonna straighten anyways. And then I just pulled one piece on each side to the back with some bobby pins, and I left these 2 strands from my curtain bangs that have outgrown, so they're kind of just framing my face. And now it's 3:32, so we're still aiming to leave the hotel room at 4 to go take pictures. So now I'm gonna eat before I get dressed. I kind of want to get dressed like right before we're heading out of here, and then I start to put on my red lipstick. So I'm gonna eat and pack my purse, and then I'll show you guys what I'm gonna be wearing. I am all dressed up. So I'm wearing this emerald velvet bodycon dress, and it's backless, and I got it from Windsor. I thought it was really pretty when I saw it online. And for jewelry, I did this silver sparkly necklace, my silver rings, and my 2 silver bracelets. And then for shoes, I'm wearing these very short black block heels. They suggested that we didn't wear heels, but these are very short, and I didn't want to wear like sandals or flat shoes. I don't think it really went with the dress. So now it's actually past 4 o'clock, so we're a little bit behind what we had planned, but now I'm just gonna go ahead, brush my teeth, pack my bag, and do the red lipstick. So this is a little purse that I'm taking. It's so cute. It's black and sparkly, and I got it from Target. And then it has a chain as well. So I'm just gonna be taking my wallet with my ID because that's needed. Portable charger because we're going to be there for a while. Some gum. My sponge in case I need to touch up any makeup. My concealer, the lipstick, and my eyeliner. And my phone will fit in here as well. Here's what the purse looks like. I think it looks really cute. It was only $25, so I think it's a good deal as well. And I'm actually gonna switch over to my phone and continue vlogging from my phone because we're not allowed to take any professional cameras, even this one that's pretty small. So let's switch over to my phone.
那就该是葬礼，日本就是。 Mommy!
Siglo XXI, porque todos quieren revolcarse y no verse en el desayuno, pero esto fue diferente. Tú llegaste de repente, que soy de tanta gente lo somos. Hoy para mí es un día especial, pasaré toda la noche. Si percibes los llantos más claros, los rostros de mis manos, es que está enamorado. Estar enamorado es confundir la noche con los días. Estar enamorado es estar enamorado siempre la misma rutina, nos vemos por las esquinas, evitando la fidelidad.
We are in a commercial break. Alright guys, it's over and we're now walking to find an Uber to get back to the hotel. and then I'll tell you guys all about it. All right guys, so it is the next day and I totally meant to film this part last night when we got back to the hotel room, but we were super tired when we got back here, so we just got straight into bed. But I have made a list in my notes on here to kind of talk to you guys about the whole process. So as you guys saw, we got dropped off a bit far away from the check-in line, so we had to walk quite a bit and everything was kind of boarded up with some metal gates, so we had to follow that path, which made the walk even farther. And we were kind of stressing out because we got dropped off at like 5:10 and we had to check in at 5:15 the latest. That's what the email said. It said if we got there later, there was a possibility that they were not going to let us in. But thankfully we made it in. So the first thing that they did was check for vaccination cards or a negative COVID test. And then we walked in through a security where there was a metal detector and they checked your purse if you had one. And then that was like an outdoor process. Then once we got inside the building, they asked for our IDs, and that's where they had checked their list of people. So after we got checked in, we walked into an area which is where I believe seat filler people were sitting, and that's where we waited because the check-in process started at 5:15 and we were not taken down into the pit until close to 6:30. So then we were taken down into the pit area around 6:30, and it seemed like it was a lot of people and that we were not going to fit because the pit seemed kind of small. But the guy that was kind of guiding us did mention that 150 people were selected for pit and around 130 people actually ended up attending and being in the pit, so it was pretty spacious. So once we got there, we were actually able to watch the red carpet live, which was really nice because I usually watch it when I'm at home, so I didn't miss out on that. And you also had the chance to take pictures on stage if you wanted to. Sometimes it would get really crowded and the security would tell people that they had to get down because it was getting like overwhelming. But a lot of people did get the opportunity. I personally didn't want to because I felt like everyone was going to be watching. So I just felt a little bit intimidated. But we did get to take some pictures where we were standing, which was still really nice. And then they also provided water bottles for you. You couldn't take any food or drinks. And so then the show started right on the dot at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And it was so cool just seeing how everyone was getting ready to get started. And it was really interesting to see how the presenters had a script. I always knew that they read from somewhere because, you know, they kind of have a conversation going and they probably don't come up with that on the spot. Like, they cannot improvise so quickly on live television. So it was really cool to see the script that they were reading. Another thing that was really interesting was seeing the cameramen, how they worked behind the scenes, especially the camera guy that was on the stage, because he had somebody that was kind of holding on to him at the back. He was wearing like a vest and there was a lady like running around pulling him because she was the one guiding him to make sure he did not fall off the stage. But it was really cool, and I cannot imagine like being the camera guy. I would probably fall off the stage. As for commercial breaks, the commercial breaks went by pretty fast. They felt faster in person than like when you're watching it from TV. So the commercial breaks, I believe, were like 2 minutes, like 2.5 minutes tops, and that was when you're able to go to the restroom. My sister and I did not go to the restroom at all, and honestly I just did not want to have to walk on stage because you had to get up from the pit area, walk around the stage.
Everybody.
Yes, and then you had to go down the stairs, and there were some celebrities sitting like right when you get off the stage, so I was also a little bit intimidated. During those commercial breaks you can go to the restroom, but if you did not make it back on time, then you had to wait outside until the next commercial break because you could not walk like up the stage during live television, especially if there's a performance going on. And we were not allowed to take pictures with the celebrities, but a lot of people took advantage of when they would go to the bathroom, they would try to ask for a photo, and Becky G was one of the people like right there. So a couple of people got pictures with Becky. And she was like interacting with us a lot, with the audience, because people were like trying to talk to her. And I think she even took a picture with like a group of people. I'm not sure if the pictures out there though. And lastly, another thing that I noticed is how small the venue was compared to how it may appear on TV. So when I watch these award shows, the place looks so big, spacious, and like elegant, fancy. And I'm not saying it didn't look like fancy, because it was really nice, organized, and big props to the people working behind the scenes. Like how quickly they set up every presentation was mind-blowing. Like they're so fast and they know exactly what they're doing, and they don't even have light at times. Like it was so dark and they were setting up everything really quickly, so they worked really well under pressure. So yeah, it was kind of cool, but like weird to see how small it felt when you're actually there compared to like watching this on television. Like the stage looks so much bigger, but it wasn't that big. And you could also hear like people, fans that were screaming from the seats that were all the way on the top section. So they weren't that far either, which I guess is good because you have a good view still. But it just feels like on television they make it look so big. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions regarding how this whole experience was, make sure to leave them in the comments down below and I'll try to respond to them. I have always been curious to see how these award shows work, so I'll happily reply to you guys. But overall, we had such an amazing time. We got back here, we were so tired, so exhausted, so that's when you know that you had a good time. And I'm so glad that I got to live out one of my dreams. This has always been on my bucket list, and I'm so happy it finally happened. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to turn on my post notifications so that you're notified when my next video goes up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.